Andrew here says, what is your tech stack? What are you using in your tech stack to optimize your business? I'll give you a few of the tools that we've been using for quite a while because our tech stack's always changing. I'm a habitual experimenter. Like I will try shit, and if I don't like it, like very quickly iterate. So I won't go through the whole list of everything in our tech stack today because it might be different in 3 weeks, but there are a few staples that we run and are very, very common and we use more in our business than anything else. One of them is Notion. We use Notion as one of our document storage places. We use it as our entire content management system. So we have a content coach, we have our social media coordinator, we have me, we have a video editor, we have other people that are in this system. That's where we determine what content's going out, what's getting scheduled, and then from there it goes to different platforms being posted natively, or it might go into a scheduler, or it might go into whatever it is, right? But Notion is the house of most of our content. Notion is what we put most of our worksheets in for our coaching program and for some of our educational stuff. We send people to work through templates and work through exercises that are housed in Notion. So Notion is really one of the operating systems that we use for our entire operating system. Another piece of tech that we use a lot is Kajabi. Kajabi for a long time, Kajabi was our website, our newsletter, our courses, like in our coaching program, and we would create courses for onboarding, like for if we hire somebody new, so for SOPs. It's where we would put sales calls to review. So we would use Kajabi for a lot of different functions, really. It's where our funnels are. It's where our landing pages are. So that's something that we use very, very consistently. We've since migrated the website off of Kajabi. And I'll tell you, Kajabi is not the best at anything, in my view, but it is very good holistically. So if you were using it for at least 2 or 3 different functions, it's pretty cost effective. Another tool that I use a lot is Descript. Descript is an incredible tool. Descript is awesome. It's basically for video, right? So I record, if I'm doing a webinar, or if I'm doing the content that we put into our program, like when I'm recording new lessons for marketing or for productization, I record everything in Descript. Descript is really cool for a lot of reasons, but 2 stand out to me. One is the fact that it takes a transcription of everything that you record, like a lot of softwares. But the difference is you can actually edit the video by editing the transcription, okay? So I can take a paragraph, highlight it, just like it was a Google Doc or a Word doc, delete that paragraph, boom, takes it out of the video, right? So it makes editing video and cleaning up video a cinch. And especially if you're doing things on your own, having that and speeding up that process, I can't tell you how much time I got back by simplifying that process. The other reason I love it is we live here in the beautiful Los Cabos. There's a lot that I love about Los Cabos, but most of our walls are concrete, most of our floors are tile, which means the acoustics in almost a hover room suck. Now there's probably some things that I could do to improve that, but with Descript, they have a studio sound button. I hit click, and within a minute or 2, it spits out audio that literally sounds like it was recorded in a studio. So the echoes, even background noise, things like that are gone. So those are a couple functions that I love about it, but overall, it makes it really easy to do, podcasting, makes it really easy to edit video, makes it really easy to get good sound quality, maybe even create social clips, which I did for a long time. We use Slack for internal communication. I use Toggl, T-O-G-G-L, for all of my time auditing, which I'm basically running a time audit at almost all times. Like I'm tracking what categories and where I'm spending time. I use Toggl to do that. I use Asana for both my own operating system, like task management, project management, but also with our clients, with what I call the founder focus system. We actually use Asana to essentially plug in OKRs, if you're familiar with that, objectives and key results. We have a whole system that we help founders get really hyper-focused on a few high-leverage priorities and create a scoreboard. And this is the same one that I use to run my business. And we use Asana for that. Works really, really well and converts your goals that you have all the way into projects and then tasks. So I'm in Asana virtually all day. We've got a myriad of different AI tools that we're using, that we're testing out. I use GPT a lot, as a thought partner, and to question some things hey, I'm looking to write a post about my avatar. What are the problems that this type of person is having right now? Or can you edit this? Can you check this for grammar? Can you improve this for clarity? So I'm in GPT and a myriad of other tools that I would name, but who knows if I'm going to be using them in a month or 2 months or 3 months. There's so many different ones out there, but there's a lot of new ones coming out that we're testing out. And then we've got all our normal stuff. We've got, Google Workspace and Gmail and all that stuff. So I hope that's helpful.